Hello, I'm Chugga J, and today I'll be talking about 10 things I like about the furry fandom. Please keep in mind that this is not a top 10. Many of these choices I've made will be in no particular order, and will just be me talking about 10 great things about the furry fandom. And with that being said, if you like any of the things about the furry fandom that I did not list, then be sure to tell me. I will be happy to hear what you like about it. So let's begin. Now, one of the things I enjoy the most about the furry fandom is all the creativity and unique art that comes from the fandom. I mean, there is a lot, from cute to dramatic and even a mixture of both. Furry artists are probably one of the most creative I know. This is probably due to the fact that there are many types of species to choose from, like foxes and wolves, dogs and cats, and many more. Which brings me on to my next point, that the furry fandom is so diverse. There are so many choices of animals, such as the ones I mentioned earlier, as well as the fact that you can create your own special species for your persona. Also, there are many options of body types too, such as feral, which is what I am, believe it or not, and something I will probably touch up on in a later video, anthro, which is the usual body type of a furry that you see, and many, many different shapes and sizes. Now, the reason anthro furs are the most common is because of one thing, which is another thing I like about the furry fandom: fursuits. Now, these things are not everyone's cup of tea, but to me they look so great, as I am usually drawn to creative and unique things. And fursuiting is just that. This is a way for people to express their emotions and their feelings and even their likes and dislikes, not through talking but through body language and the colour of their fursuits. I may be alone here, but to me fursuits are the other form of art that the furry fandom has. Fursuiters usually make or buy their suits primarily for conventions, which is another thing I like. Now, I may never have been to a convention before, however, I have been wanting to go to one for a long time now. What is it about conventions I like even when I have never been? Well, a convention is a place for all furries to meet and is full of fursuiters, artists, and even famous furries you may have seen online. It is also a great place to meet new furry friends and buy cool furry things. Or at least that is what it looks like from all the convention videos I've seen. Speaking of famous furries, however, this is another thing I like about the fandom. There are many furries online known for making books, drawings, YouTube videos, fursuits, and much more. The reason I say this is because it shows that the furry fandom is not just art, but a wide variety of different skills, occupations, and much more, meaning you don't have to be an artist or be good at art to be known in the furry fandom. Oh, and I almost forgot. The furry fandom is one of the most accepting fandoms, at least to my knowledge. Many furries wish to help new furries to get into the fandom and feel comfortable, with many videos made by actual furries telling new furries all they need to know. I am guilty of making a few of these videos. In the end, furries just want to have fun and love to have more people to mess around with. And that's another thing I like about furries. They are fun. I mean, they're not the most fun fandom out there, but they are the wackiest I know of. If you have spent a few hours looking at furry videos online, you probably understand what I mean, as the fandom is known for doing crazy and silly things in order to look extremely cute, and they are not afraid to do anything. With the fursuit comes the power to hide your identity, and with this power, many furries go around playfully messing with other furries. To me, the fandom is best wacky, and I love how weird this fandom is, and so do many of the furries. Many furries embrace the weirdness of it all by doing crazy and random things, even designing wacky personas and crazy pictures in order to be weird. You may be a serious furry, and that is fine, but loads of furries, including myself, embrace the weird and wacky side and use it as part of our personas or in our drawings. Another thing I find fun about the furry fandom is something called roleplay. Now, other fandoms have this too, so why does the furry one stick out to me? Simple. Furries are not tied back by certain laws of a movie or series, and instead can be as creative and imaginative as they want. Furry roleplay only has one rule, and that is that there has to be an animal involved. That is it. Unlike other fandoms, furry roleplays don't have to have any special game rules and can go as backwards and forwards as the creator of the roleplay wants and allows. And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for, the 10th thing on my list. And this may not surprise you, but I like the fandom as a whole. What I mean by this is I really like anthropomorphic animals, no matter what they look like. This is amazing to be in a fandom like this, that is all about this. I have loved talking animals for a long time now, and to hear that there is a group of people out there who share the same likes is what really makes me smile. And there you have it. 10 things I like about the furry fandom. I could go on, but I'd rather write 10 things down or write an essay of all the pros of the furry fandom. And so I'm curious, what is your favourite part of the fandom? And what point did I make that you agree with? Please feel free to share in the comments below, and if you have any ideas for videos, don't be scared to tell me. And have a great day.